Hello, everyone. How is everyone out there today? I'm having one of those days where nothing seems to be in the right spots. Ever had one of those days? I'm definitely having one of those days. So how's everybody's week been? Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Hi, Katie. I'm having a day, like I can't seem to get organized today. I have no idea what's going on. I've been a little under the weather the last couple of days, so maybe that's what it is. I'm good. I wasn't feeling real hot on Saturday, and so I've been kind of taking it easy this weekend. Hi, June. Hi, Lisa. My brain's not working. Good morning, everyone. Maybe I need more coffee. So, I took it easy this weekend. Doctor says I'm fighting some kind of viral infection. Not one they test for. So, that could be anything. I forgot to trim these. One blocks down, strips down. I guess is the word I'm looking for. For 3.5. So I'm trying to get it together. Did I sew the last one right? Let's see if we sewed the last one right. Plan was to like do some chain piecing here, but ooh, it would help if I was straight. Already bringing out the divorce lawyer. Sheesh. I did work on some cross stitch while I was kicking back in my chair. Hi, Amy. So I did get a little bit of that done. Although I think I'm going to run out of my border floss, which is really going to be depressing. I think I'm going to get like right to the edge and be out. I don't think I have any more of that color. And I didn't bring it in here because it's sitting in the living room. So I wasn't completely unproductive while I wasn't feeling well. I did try to get some rest. And by rest, I mean I slept in my little recliner in the living room. I seem to sleep in that a lot when I don't feel well. Let's try this again. Okay, so we're trying. We're trying to work on our Sew Inspired quilt blocks, which are behind me. But it may or may not work out. I really need to get back into the eye doctor too, because I think my glasses have probably about had it. Time for some new ones. All right, let's try some. Of course. It came unthreaded. It's going to be one of those days. I can already tell. Let's see. Well, got it in there the first time, so maybe it won't be as bad as I think. Back it up. Let's try it again. So anybody doing any fun projects? Out of the way. Hi, Kim. Can't stay having fun with the baby grandson. Aw, you enjoy your time with him. Working on your first cross stitch? That's exciting. So I did my first one with the actually standard old wooden round. My brain isn't working. But I actually found that I stitch in hand much faster and much better. So I have given those up. Now I got a bunch of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm sure I'll find something. Maybe I'll do a couple. Although I wouldn't mind trying the little clamp things that I saw on Back Quarter, the little plastic ones that make it square. I'm going to smack everything around today. I just completed with the ruler. Oh! I just completed free motion quilt with a ruler on my domestic. First and last. Oh, did you not like it? I do ruler work on mine. I like it. I have the So Steady suspension system, which really helps a lot. Oh, thanks. Be honest, I didn't feel like putting it up, so this is what you guys get. I love my So Steady suspension table. It really helps with free motion when you do it on a domestic. If you can tell, my little tray of fabric is directly behind the camera, the desk camera, so it keeps shaking as I keep going to grab stuff. Like I said, I did not trim these down like I was supposed to. I didn't know what I was thinking. So I was trying to grow it out, but this is as long as it seems to want to get. I don't do well stitching in the ditch myself. I have to be like, there has to be a pattern or I have to be doing, I can't just, I don't know, maybe I get bored with stitching in the ditch and I don't know. Make sure I keep these the right side. Now I get this all tweaked out. I don't want to do that. Be all sideways and backwards, and we'll do a couple of these and then we'll make some blocks. Because the way I'm feeling today, if I get too far ahead of myself, I could end up having to recut a whole bunch of fabric, and I don't want to do that. Cutter didn't cut right. Yeah, see, that's what I like, the parts where you can free motion and put in your own little, yeah. I do better with stitching the ditch without a ruler. I do prefer echo lines 1/4 inch from the ditch on either side. I actually am going to have to do some quilting here shortly. I now have 4 quilts sitting over there that need to be quilted. Because as you can tell, the one that was back here the last time we were is down. I finished the border on it and now it needs to be sandwiched. But I am getting ready to go on a sewing retreat, and not next weekend, but the following weekend. So I'm going to take those with me, and hopefully I will get those done while I'm gone. I do the serpentine stitch that better when you don't have to worry about it in the middle of seams. I haven't tried that yet. I'll have to try that maybe. My seams does not want to lay down. Let's put this block on and see if we can get it to stay. Here, that one's fine. It's just being finicky. So, flatten these out. So far, it looks like I sewed them correctly. We're okay. We're okay. All right. And this out of our way. human threaded again. I am just, all right, let's have some coffee. My lips have been very chapped. I've been trying to drink water because I'm pretty sure I'm dehydrated. I have one of those circle bottles, and my husband got me a new flavor. Filled my water bottle up and was trying to drink that. It was all in solids. I attempted to do an all over and did not like it. I picked it out. Oh, thankfully the grandson didn't point out the errors. Picking out free motion when you started quilting, that is the worst. I actually have a table topper behind me that I really need to pick out some stitches because the back didn't, I don't know, the setting was off, something was off, and it is still sitting there because it looks so great on the front, but the back just looks horrible. I don't know if I can bring it up so that you guys can see it because I have stuff on it now. Yeah, I can't get it up as close to that. It was like, oh, I was so happy with it, and then the back of it looks like a rat's nest. And I was like, what? My tension was off, something was off. So I really need to pick that out, but I just haven't had the heart yet. I do. I have not listened to the recent interview though. I was so envious of them being up there, and even though I don't live that far from all of them, I have yet to get up there. Hi Teresa Louise, how are you? One of these days I will make it to Missouri and get to see Jenny Doan and Angela Walters. My heroes. Was it a good interview? I mean, I'm obviously still gonna go listen to it, but I haven't had a chance to. I actually listen to quite a few quilting podcasts, which is weird. But I'll play them when I'm doing paperwork at work. Like a quilting life. I usually put her podcast on while I'm doing paperwork at work. Quilter on Fire. Is that her? Is that the name of her? Anyways, I'll put those on and listen to them while I'm doing stuff. My poor machine needs to tune up. Okay. I think the Angela one was better, but Jenny is the music. Yes, she is. Yeah, I follow Leslie Quilts on Instagram, and she always does these live things trying to get into Angela's shop when she goes down there. It always cracks me up. Hi, Kelly. Just came home from camping yesterday instead of today. It was raining too much. Oh. I feel like every time we go camping that it's either raining when we're trying to set up, or it's raining when it's time to tear down. Oh yes. And I think I originally started following Leslie because she was from Oklahoma, and so, you know, um, I was like, oh look, she was. I'm in Oklahoma City. She's in Tulsa, but I was like, oh, I'll follow her, and she's been super entertaining. I love, and I learn a lot from her too. She has one of those quilt studios that's like came out of a magazine. Um, my little corner will never look like that, and I'm okay with that. One of these days, my corner will be bigger. I don't know how I got my little seam off right here, but we're just going to trim this up real quick just so that we're not all crazy. But I think everybody else is good. Okay. I got to go visit Teresa's channel and find her little project bags. I need to make one for all my little cross stitch projects I got going on now. Because right now I literally carry my current cross stitch project in my hot chocolate 15K zip pull bag. Everything just kind of goes in it, you know, and I carry it around. And it's actually what I've been using for the last year. So whatever cross stitch project I'm working on, it goes in that bag, and that bag follows me around. Whether we're in the car, or I really need to sit down and actually make a project bag for it. But I like don't have like all the vinyl or any of that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, somebody had a post, and they were saying, when do you like to quilt? You know, when is your favorite time to quilt or something? And people were like, rainings, winter. I'm like, when I can find the time, ask me again when I'm retired. She said, okay, I'll remember that. It was kind of funny. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and we'll. So so I made that grocery bag for Earth Day, which was the very first bag I've ever made. Just so y'all know, that was the very first bag I've ever made. I actually I actually really enjoyed it. Now it was a no fuss no muss kind of bag, so I mean really, um who knows, I might actually start working on a bag and go, yeah, this isn't for me. But in that actual moment, that is not. Um, I was like, I really like this. I really enjoyed the whole process of because I actually added something to it. I added that inner lining, which wasn't part of the pattern, so I actually had to figure that out. Um, so the whole process of watching it turn into a bag was kind of cool. Although I know what mistakes I made with it. Um, so I'm kind of kind of looking forward to making another bag. So once again, I don't really have all those kind of things. I do have some zippers. I do have some foam because I made where is my little thing? Because I made a little catcher for my scraps, and so I have a big chunk of that, but I don't have like inner whatever. Why is my brain not working today? Yeesh. Let's get some caffeine to the brain and see how that works. I don't have any soft and stable or anything like that. So I don't have those types of things to be able to make those kind of projects, but I would definitely be interested in making some. I just, I tipped over my design board earlier, and some of these fell out. I was making sure they're the right size. So yeah. But I figure one of the first things I should really make is something to put my cross stitch so I can quit carrying it around in that. I am working on my Sew Inspired quilt. It's the blocks behind me, the little sewing machines. Apparently all the blocks that we're going to work on today are going to be green, which is fine. We just had Earth Day, so we'll do all green today. Yeah, so like I said, that shopping bag, which I'm sure I said it on the video, but I got that from the fabric patch, and that was, she did a great tutorial on it. It was very simple, easy peasy. I mean, it would have been even easier had I just used straight fabric, but because I was using scraps, it was just a tad bit different, and so I think that's why my measurements were a little bit off. I didn't take all those into account. And we gotta put these back this way so that I'm in some kind of order. Now all those can go back. So did I do 2 checkers, or did I do 1 checker and 2 flowers? I did 1 checkered and 2 flowers. Okay, there are the 2 flowers. Okay, so there we go. All right, now we should be, once I get going with bags, it's easy to get on a roll. So I was actually looking through my feet to see, because I've been watching some videos on bags, watching how people make them and whatnot. And I'm like, I don't even think I have a zipper foot. You know, I'm sure one of those is a zipper foot, but it doesn't look like any of the zipper foots I saw in any of the videos. So But I know that my machine said it came with a zipper foot, so either I don't know what it looks like, which could very well be, or I have misplaced it somehow already. We're going to zip through here on these real quick. I pinned those and then I didn't actually pin them very well. That was a horrible job. So because of the other things that I want to experiment with and try, I did some rearranging, and I have dropped down to only one subscription box. I rarely use my zipper foot. I just move my needle over, and now I have a top stitching foot. So I canceled one of my subscription boxes, and I've done a quarterly box with Big Tree, just because I wanted to try something different. I've only ever had the So Sampler, so and unfortunately I can't have every subscription box I want. So when I go to try new things, I have to let one go. So the box I got yesterday will actually be the last oh, that's what's wrong. Ha! The bobbin got down to the very last little bit, and it was really loose on the end here, and it wasn't doing a very good job there. Hi, Fern King. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. So, anyways, while I love my So Sampler box, I do want to try. I needed to make room or make a budget for other things. So the unboxing I do next will be the last one for them. I did keep my open gates because that's my favorite. I can't give that one up. And I've had the fat quarter one since I started quilting. So and I looked into actually maybe doing their cross stitch one. I looked into that, you know. But I really want to, I don't know, see what other things are out there. Maybe try some block of the month. I wish I won the lottery and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. So But unfortunately, I am not retired. So legit kits, they actually, unfortunately, their sewing retreat, I will actually be out of town that week because, you know, they're here in Oklahoma City. So I'm so sad that I can't go to their thing because I would really like to. If I did that one, I think I would have to do my own fabric because I would have to cut the cost. Unfortunately, because once again, I have to cut the cost somewhere. So, and the cost for the without the fabric wasn't bad. The digital pattern isn't bad. But I don't know. Once again, that's one of those things that I would love to do that. Because I really do like FPP. So far, I have found that I do really enjoy that. It's another one of those things that I do like. I swear, the more things I try my hand at, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. And then I'm like, great. And I'm sure my husband looks at the credit card bill and go, really? Did you need that? Do you not have enough stuff already? And we came undone. Oh, no worries. Sarah, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Well, the one thing I do know is that when I do retire, I will not be bored. I will definitely not be bored. There are not enough hours in the day now. So, anyways, that's what's going on with me right now. And as for the cross stitch part, I am super slow at that. I don't know why I can't. I don't know. I'm really slow. I see these people that start patterns and then they're like, oh, I'm done. And I'm like, what? I don't even have the border done. And I've been hand sewing since I was 9. So now I have not been cross stitching since I was 9, but I have been hand sewing since I was 9. So hand sewing isn't something new. And I think that's why I can, when it comes to cross stitch, I think that's why I do better with stitching in the hand versus the hoop. Because I am so used to hand sewing that I just feel more comfortable that way. I need to make sure I keep these in order because that's how the fabric is laid out up there. Uh-oh. We need to fix this one. I think it's because that bobbin was almost... done, I think it was loose. Okay, that's much better. You know, and I got some Lori Holt templates and some of that stuff, so I'm all set to do one of those because I want to try that. I thought that would be fun, but I haven't done that. See, I want to try too much. Just want to try too much. I don't have the kind of funds to try everything I want to try. But it's funny. It's almost cosmic. It's like I want to try something, and then my guild will have a class about it. It's probably because they sew all day. Maybe. Deborah, I've been wanting to learn how to tatting. Yeah, so there's a lady in my guild. She does amazing work. I mean, it's so gorgeous. That is so tiny. That stuff here. I can barely thread my sewing machine, let alone do all that intricate tatting. Brandy is working on the sew inspired quilt, which are the quilt blocks behind me. And how is Shirley today? I saw her pop in. Oh yeah, I squirrel out all the time. I get so excited about all things that I'm trying to and sometimes it says, I'm telling you. Some days. And I always joke if I was a fabric designer, I even know what color my, you know, what I would design. And yeah, now I don't want to dip my hand into that. That looks like that's way too much work. Way too much work. But if I could design my own, I already know what it would look like. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, so on Saturday morning I was not feeling well when I left work, and I had this like super bad heartburn that had just been really hurting, and it hurt every time I moved. And somebody told me that I should probably get that checked, because sometimes heartburn can mean other things in a woman, which kind of freaked me out. So went to the hospital, got that checked. My heart is great, but like I said, it said I was fighting some kind of viral infection. So I'm starting to feel a little better today, but I was wiped out all weekend. My niece and I will be designing some fabric using her artwork. Well, that's great. My dad is an artist. He's an amazing artist, actually. Um, if you've been here before, you know that I'm Native American, but my dad really looks Native American. I look more like my mom did. And my dad does these amazing paintings of Native Americans back in the day. And he's just very talented. I wish I had gotten an ounce of his talent. Oh. Oh, we have one more piece. We forgot the other piece. Okay. Woohoo! I was like, wait a minute, that didn't fit. Okay. There we go. I was like, why wasn't that gonna fit? I got it now. I got it. It was on such a roll. And there we go again. Remember that live where I started using a starter and an ender because this thing kept coming unthreaded? I have to do that again. It is just not acting right today. It probably really needs to go in for a spa day. Maybe when I'm out of town in May, I would drop it off for a spa day. Teresa, who my dad's work? He actually has a Facebook page. I don't think he's updated it in a while. I don't think he has an Instagram. Kelly, I'm still interested in. Oh, you guys are talking about the. Yeah, I will. Teresa, I'll send you a link to his page. I'll link it to mine. When we get off of here, because I know he has a Facebook page, but I don't know if he has any other pages. And I know that he's got some online shops, and he's got some stuff in museums here in Oklahoma. Because Kiowa tried to steer out of Oklahoma. I don't know why my bot isn't working. I need to get it updated anyways. There's new channels on here that I haven't added to the bot. Okay. So I'm going to use out a little bit. Okay. All right. Oh, well, thank you, Fern King. Just subscribe to everybody. Thank you for getting their channels out. Like I said, I got to update my bot. Okay, so I've got to be careful with this one because this one actually has writing on it. So I'm trying to keep the directional semi-directional, even though one corner of it's going to go kind of sideways. So I just want to make sure that when we flip that back around, it will be good. We're going to do some more pinning. Yes, definitely share yours, Teresa. Get your channel up there. Okay. Oh my goodness. No, it's a little crooked. So and then we have the two flowers. I wonder why I did that. That's weird. I have like 3 ginghams and 2 flowers, and I skipped over and just went straight for the flowers. It's not like I'm a flowery kind of girl either. So, good to know. I'm just in a mood, I guess. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I just have the other one? All right. Well, for somebody who's not feeling well, we've actually made more progress than we usually make on a live, so I'm impressed. Usually I'm lucky to squeeze out a block. I wish I was as good at technology as I am at sewing and crafts. It would make things a lot easier. Oh, I tell you, I learn so much all the time. I used to do black and white photography for a really long time. All right, Kelly. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. And then my husband did give me one of those digital cameras. The manual digital ones did. So recently, I've been having some trouble with my video. If anybody saw my video about my sewing bag, I lost like the last 15 minutes of video footage, and that's been happening a lot. Um, and it's mainly, I think it's mainly because I use a tablet and a phone, and I have one webcam. Um, but I have that camera, and it's a real expensive camera that I could be using for all my video things, but I'm unsure how to actually use it for that. I mean, for taking pictures is one thing. It wasn't bought for video, but it does have that. It has video, it has web access, or um, Wi-Fi and all that, but oops. I feel like I need to go to Francis Tuttle and take a class on it. Francis Tuttle's our technology school down the road. They even offer sewing classes. Hi, JJ. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take a class to see how that works. Because like I said, it's not a low-end camera, and it does all these things, and I could be using it for all my videos, and I don't. And I really should be, but I'm technologically challenged. Oh, and I'm throwing my stuff at me. Oh. Okay. Aw, thanks. Oh. And then one of the things I noticed in that last when I was doing that bag is I have really bad lighting in here. And I think part of it is because we have the design wall, and this design wall is actually right in the middle of where the light comes down, and I think it actually cuts off some of the light. Excuse my massive bruise there. That was from the lovely doctor's visit. All right, look at that. We actually got some blocks done today. We already have a lot of green up there. I think we need to get another color up there. You look brighter on my phone than on my TV. All So we did a whole bunch of green ones. We're going to set these right here. And let's get another color going. Let's look at what we got here. Why don't we dig into the blues? Or even the whites. Of course, at this point, even the tans would be a nice. Let's go with the whites. Let's move these. Good morning, Kathy. How are you today? Let's put these off. All right. I am well. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? You're doing good today too? Where did I see you? I saw you the other day on some channel, and I didn't. You said hi, but then my internet connection went out, and I didn't get to say hi back, and I was not feeling well. What is wrong with my measurement here? I was popping in and out on channels Sunday and trying to get some rest. So I'd like pop on and then I'd fall asleep. Obviously, my body was like, you need to sleep, ma'am. At least that's how I'm going to take it, is that my body was saying I needed to sleep. Not that I got narcolepsy or something. That would not be good. I already worked a night shift. I don't need narcolepsy on top of it. I love this rotary cutter. I have peripheral neuropathy, and so the lighter ones I can't seem to grip right. So the weight of this one really helps me control it. And it's pretty. Purple and turquoise are my favorite colors. So it's a win-win situation. I shouldn't say that just purple and turquoise, because I like seafoam colors and lavenders. I guess I like shades of blues and purples, but the blues more on the turquoise, greenish, bluish tones, I guess is where I'm going with this. I don't know. You guys can't really see my other wall over here, but it has Sew, Quilt, and Create in turquoise, purple, and gray letters. My daughter works rotating nights and has 3 kids. I don't know how she functions. He walks around because I'm telling you, when I was actually at the doctor the other day, the nurse was telling me that he was getting ready to go to the night shift, and did I have any advice for him? And I said, yes, don't change your schedule. I couldn't do rotating. I could not do rotating nights. My husband used to do that. He did this weird, he worked like three nights, and then he was off a day, and then he was off a day, then he worked 2 days, and it was just crazy. But I have found for myself, working nights, I have to stay on my nights when I'm off. Like, I was off work last night. Well, last night doesn't really count because I slept because I haven't been feeling well, so that doesn't really count. But on a normal day, I don't disturb my sleep cycle. Um oh no, I chopped that one too small. I stay on my sleep cycle because if I try to change it, that's it. I become a zombie walking around. I only change my sleep schedule if I'm going to be off for more than 2 days. If I'm going to, if like my husband and I are going away for the weekend or something, like in 2 weeks when I go on this sewing retreat, I will flip my schedule the day before I leave so that I can hang out with them. Although those ladies can stay up all night and stay up all day too. So I really need to reorganize this place. As a matter of fact, speaking of work, I did put in for this position, which I don't think I'll get, so it's probably a moot point. But it actually requires a lot of travel, so I put some consideration into it. And if anybody has any suggestions, I am very open to them. This little show here may be going on the road. I would do my lives on location. So I am currently looking for a sewing machine that is easy to get on and off a plane, isn't going to break my back or my budget. Because if I get this position, I will be traveling a lot. And it's just a kind of a, it's not a permanent position. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a temporary detail type of thing. Anyways, I would be traveling a lot. And I've already decided how I would do that. And we would just have lives on location. But I would need to get a little sewing machine that could travel with me. So, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm actually looking at a Singer featherweight, so I'm kind of looking for one of those. I sew on a brother. Oh. I must have tried to sew on that a minute ago. So like I was saying, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. I mean, nothing like what I got at home. I take my featherweight when I travel. See, and so I was doing some research, and it seems like that seems to be a very common one for traveling. So I'm kind of looking, but finding one that's in good condition that I'm not going to have refurbished or something, that's a whole nother story. And we already talked that I'm on a budget. short. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to cut another quick piece. Your dream machine is a Singer featherweight. I was looking at them, you know, Lori Holt, she always has, she names hers and she has all these. They're just so cute. That's what I thought. I messed this piece up earlier and we're going to chop it because I need this piece right here and I don't feel like cutting off a whole piece because we're just going to finish up these last few blocks. So, I've been watching like Facebook Market and all that to see if anything pops up. Mine is named Mabel. Aww. So I won't even, you know, like I said, and even if I don't get this thing that I put in for, I would like to have one for when I go camping and things like that. So I'm still gonna get one even if the position I put in for I don't get. So aw. My grandmother was named Jean. And my dad's mother was Naomi. My dad's mom passed away when I was very small. I never met her. And then Jean passed away, I don't know, not that long ago, but a while back. I have 5 Singers, each different models, also a Baby Lock and a Kenmore. So I just have my Pfaff Quilt Ambition here, and then I have the Kenmore that was my mother-in-law's. It's the one that I taught myself how to machine sew 3 years ago. Those are the only two. Well, that's not technically true. I also have a Baby Lock serger, which I have no idea how to use. That's a whole nother story. I'm scared of that one too. But anyways. Yeah, it scares me too. That's why I haven't used it yet. But my aunt was selling it. She's actually my cousin, but the way that things are in our tribe, after a certain, if your cousin is of a certain age, you call them your aunt. And so I call her, she's my aunt. Let's see. Let's go. Did I cut these wrong, or is this one just crazy? It's this one. Okay. We're gonna do this. because that one's fine. So once again, I got the serger because I had such great plans for it. The guild I belong to is a sewing guild, so it has quilters and you name it, they got everybody. And the clothes they make, I'm just always so impressed. And I thought, well, you know, I may want to make a shirt or something someday. I could always serge my I have to leave for a meeting. We'll watch the rest on the replay. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye. Have a good day, Lisa. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. You know, you could serge the outside of the quilt before you this is that one that I grabbed, that block that I just grabbed. Currently making comfy pants before knee replacements. So I'm currently getting Gelson injections in my knee, so hopefully knee replacement is still a little ways away from me, but at some point that's going to be a thing too. Now I did all that. Did I make sure my fabric was? No, I did not. This one's directional. I need to make sure my words are going to be good. That one's fine. I just didn't pay attention on this one. So those are the 3 machines I have. I did buy an old Singer Trindle, which is actually still at my friend's house who bought it for me. I don't know what kind of condition it's in. Right now I can't come over here because I don't have any space for it. He said it's buried right now. He got it at an estate sale for me for $40. It probably needs some work, but I thought a trindle would be awesome to have. There's nothing else for decoration if I can't get it working. Deborah, the Gelson injections. Making pants fun, knee replacement not so much, I would imagine. I have a trindle, it takes practice. So like I said, it is actually still at my friend's house. So he bought it for me. And now it's in his garage. So technically I have that one. Done all kinds of injections. Yeah, I was on the steroid injections every few months, but they really quit working for me. And so we went to the Gelson last year, and that really, really helped. So They did a steroid injection recently for me just to help me get through the pain until my Gelson was approved, because, you know, you got to get it approved every time. Remember, we got to be careful with the directional. I already had the right knee replaced and it works great. You know, I hear different stories from different, I've heard horror stories and success stories, and I think a lot of it is rehab. But I've had people say it was, having the knee replacement was a new lease on life. I've had people say having the knee replacement was horrible. When the pain is really bad, I think I want the knee replacement, and then, you know, hold out to my original parts for as long as I can. Yeah, that has been the main key factor. Like, all my running friends that have had to have knee replacements, they all said it was a new lease on life. My non-running friends that have had knee replacements said it was the worst thing they ever did. So that is a big difference. My aunt had both hips and knees replaced. She could hardly even walk before, and now she's able to get up. Oh, that's great. See, I think it's definitely a matter of, my husband is famous for saying this to me: a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. I think that is so true when it comes to things like that. Um, you know, right now I haven't been able to run for a while, but I'm still getting my swimming in. I haven't been able to bike either, but right now I've got a tire issue on one of my bikes. But oops, almost forgot that piece we forgot last time. There we go. This is a super quick and easy quilt. It is coming together really fast. We're about to have the most blocks ever completed on Brandy's live ever. Usually we're lucky if we can get one done. So we already did 6, so we're about to have 10 blocks done. I can hear my chickens in the backyard. You guys can't hear them. I'm on the other side of the house. I can hear them. Breakfast is being made. The bees are starting to come out and about. And so the chickens and the bees seem to be getting along. I wasn't sure how, because I don't have a huge yard. I mean, I live in the city, so I wasn't sure how the beehive, we currently have one beehive. We've got 3 more coming, and we lost a couple hives over the winter. But I wasn't sure how the chickens and the bees were going to do in such close quarters, but they're sharing water and everything. They're being good. Let's see, back to the words. Make sure we're right. Here we go. So it's starting to look a little bit like spring out there. My lavender has started growing. My Rose of Sharon's got some green on it. I didn't look to see if my Vitek had anything going. I really wanted to plant some flowers in the front yard this year and get a really good garden going, but I don't have anybody to water when I leave, and I'm a little concerned with while I'm out of town in May. So I don't know. Might have to plant something hardy that'll make it. Love grows every day. That's what this says. Love grows every day. Let's grow some love. I am in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I'm an Okie from the city. All right, last one. Okay. That was weird. I caught something on my foot. I think there's a little string hanging down or something somewhere. When my husband finally moves into the other spare room and I redecorate this thing, whew, I don't know what I'm going to do when I actually have space in here. Yeesh. I really need to reorganize. I have way too much stuff over here. He finally noticed, though, that I had been moving that back a little bit. All right. My dad was born in Oklahoma on the res. Aw. We got a few of them here. My dad was also born on the reservation. I was not. I was born in OU Hospital in the city. And then my mom and dad moved to California, and I grew up in California, and then we came back out here 20-something years ago, and I haven't left. It is beautiful here. You know, people can say what they want about Oklahoma and whatnot. We have some beautiful country here. And I think, to me, we have just enough city and just enough country to make me feel okay. I don't want super big city, and I don't want to be out in the boondocks where I can't get to anything. So I think it's just perfect for me. All right, guys. We got 1, 2, let me flip these around. Let's see, which way is upright for you guys? Like, which way is upright for you guys? Okay, there's the little sewing machines. Okay. Oof. Well, that's not it. Crooked. These are sideways, so we actually got 10 done. I'm lucky to usually get a block done during a live, so maybe I should do lives when I'm not feeling the greatest. Yeah, we got 10 of them done. And we have, let's see, there's 10. We got 18 done, and there are 62 blocks, so we still have a ways to go. This will also probably be one of the biggest quilts I've done. It'll definitely be the most blocks I've ever done. 62 blocks. It is 62, right? Let me look. $63. It's 63 blocks. We have 18. We have a lot to go. But they are coming together very quickly, so once we got on a roll. I do need to cut some pieces because I must have just cut enough to start the live one day. Or I didn't finish counting. Because I'm out of the little black blocks, the little ones that go right here. I still have a whole stack of the gray ones, but I don't. Maybe I miscalculated and cut gray instead of black. Luckily, gray and black are both bolts I actually have, so it's not like I'll run out of that. So, well, thank you all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. We got a lot done today. hopefully I'm feeling a little better. I got some ideas for some videos this week, and of course I'll be doing my last unboxing of my So Sampler box this week. But in the near future, I'll have my first unboxing of my quarterly one for Big Tree. So, anywho, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. You guys have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you guys here next week. Same time, same place. Go out there and create beautiful things, guys.